Manik and Tagit, and welcome to Tangier, the beginning of Africa. Over there, about 14 miles away, I can just make out the silhouette of Spain and the European continent. Long ago, Phoenicians, the Romans, the Umayyads, all kinds of different empires crossed through here and used it as a staging ground to either go into Europe or into Africa. Very interesting city. Nowadays, you have Africans coming from all over the continent that arrive here and look out across those waters just like I am right now and wonder how they can cross to get over there. Well, I'm not interested in doing that. I want to stay right here. We already know. Over there, in Europe, you just have smaller matacos and regulated moonshine. Not my thing. These lands up here, in the north of Morocco, are the lands of the Amazigh, the Berber people, who are known and famous for being very fierce warriors. 100 years ago, here, along the Rif Mountains, they defeated the Spanish in a war. It's lunchtime. As for us, what we'll be doing today is after we take a little stroll through Tangier, we're going to head out into the Rif Mountains and see what we can find. No set plans, to be honest with you, but I'm going to see how the Berbers live. Let's go. Yalla. So before we set off on a journey into the Moroccan countryside, what I wanted to do was buy a traditional outfit that the Moroccans, the Berbers wear. I don't know what it's called. I think it's called like a jalaba, something like that. I want to try and buy one. I'd also like to try and do that without getting heavily ripped off. How do I say that? لا جلبة Oh, okay. That didn't take long. شكرا الله يرحم الوالدين.
مين أنت؟
أمريكاني.
أنا مغربي مروكينو.
صافي. مغرب أمريكاني صافي قديم.
أمريكانو.
أصدقاء قديمين.
200 سنة.
200 سنة.
The first delegation over the world is in Morocco in Tangier, American delegation. That's it.
1786.
Perfect. How do you know? You have studied history? You're very young.
I'm a big nerd, you know.
Ah, good.
Okay.
All here we have Jalabas, kaftan here.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, great.
زوين. مرحبا. تفضل.
Okay.
شرب شاي. مرحبا.
يلا تفضل.
بالسكر ولا بدون سكر؟
بالسكر.
تتكلم عربية مزيان. هذه جلابيب مغربية ماشي توريستيك. حقيقية نعملوها.
بغيت للصيف.
بغيتي الصيف؟
دابا الصيف.
اي اعطيك الصيف.
الجو الصحت. Hold up 1 second. Okay.
تمام.
Oh.
I set you your color.
Yeah.
Set you good. I give you the really one.
مزيان.
That is handmade, no machine.
مزيان. All right. Brought me out a glass of tea. Gotta be honest. If this is a charm offensive, it's working very well at the moment. Mint tea. Very nice.
Good.
My friends in Nigeria would be very proud of this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Super.
Super.
ما
Okay.
اسمه؟
Tommy.
تومي.
Yes.
تومي العربي.
يمكن ابن بطوطة.
بطوطة. Who said that for you?
أنا.
وخا مرحبا.
أنا
وخا
أنا
معليش.
بحلي ابن بطوطة. I travel and سفر كتير.
1500.
1500. We do.
No bargaining, please.
No bargaining?
No, little bit of okay.
A tiny bit? Okay.
1400.
1400? Alright. Whatever the price is, it's fine. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Mizya.
Okay, so you're right?
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay, yeah. Now he wants to take me up to his terrace. Okay. Wow.
وخا. هذا اسم مروكي وخا.
Yes. أنا مخرب.
أريد أن يقول نعم.
نعم
هي وخا.
أنا كناكل سكسو.
اللي تكسو؟ أي تكسو.
ولا نهار جميع. Here you have a panoramic view of Tangier. Very beautiful city. Very white. I like it. He brought me up here. He said a giant cruise ship of 400 Americans just arrived in Tangier. And it's right over there. Don't know what that means for me, but let's continue.
شكرا بارك الله فيك. سلامة.
Okay. So, Moroccans, let me know. Just bought a tunic and a hat. Seemed to be pretty high quality for 1,400 dirhams. Did I get ripped off? I don't know. That was nice enough. He earned it. What was really interesting was that at the top of that building, in that coffee shop that he took me up to, the girl there was telling me that that's like a secret spot for a secret smoking spot where they smoke Morocco's most famous product, which starts with an Aish and ends with a hashish. Back in the 50s and 60s, Tangier used to be a very popular spot for writers from around the world to come to and seek inspiration. And can you guess what they used to find some of that inspiration? Writers like Paul Bowles, William Burroughs, Jack Kerouac, they used to come here, hang out in Tangier, and try the local product that came in from the Rif Mountains, or shall we say the Reefer Mountains. What we're going to do now is follow in their footsteps. I love how this parking lot just casually has a medieval wall on the side of it. Oh, you know this song? I'm a piano. I'm a piano beat. From nice, South Africa. Look it up. That's amazing. There's like this one beat in African music that is spread everywhere. Now they're even like remixing over it here in Morocco. Chefchaouen. If you're wondering how much a 2-hour bus ride will cost you in Morocco, about $4. Alright, so I bought my ticket. We're going somewhere in the Rif Mountains. I think you're definitely going to like the location. I've got to wait about 2 hours before it departs. So I guess I'll make myself comfortable. I gotta say, I've been really impressed by the infrastructure here in Morocco. I mean, look at this station. Not bad, not bad. As much as I liked Rwanda and Nairobi, Morocco is definitely the most developed feeling African country I've been to so far. Waiting for your bus. You got all these little snack tea shops.
السلام عليكم.
السلام عليكم.
لاباس؟
لاباس.
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 أرى من السيد.
Got hamburgers, tacos, paninis, sandwiches. Everything is between $1 and $3. Maybe $4 for the seafood. Alright, so our meal just came out. This is all that you get for $4 at a bus station in Morocco. You get nice fish, you get some french fries, you get some lentils, you get bread. Not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. There was just a huge fight downstairs, which is not the most uncommon thing to see. But the security guards told me to stop filming. I wonder why. A Moroccan bus. See you in 2 hours somewhere. Good morning from Chefchaouen, which I think is now simultaneously both my favorite and my least favorite town in Morocco. So let me flip the camera around real quick and you can see what's distinctive about Chefchaouen. The whole town is painted in blue. That's unique. It's kind of cool. So this is an objectively cool looking town. But what's been standing out to me more than anything, especially at night, every 5 seconds, I got a guy that comes up to me and says, "You want some hashish?" I think I've stumbled into the Montego Bay of Morocco here. Oh, dead end. Let's go back down. So what's kind of cool, to me at least, is that the Berber language, in spite of being a minority language, it actually has its own alphabet. Not a lot of minority languages have alphabets, do they? So up here in Arabic, the Madrasa La Fatima, which is something like Fatima's school, I think. And then below it, you have the Berber writing, which I'm guessing says exactly the same thing. I like the look of it though. Now, I don't want to go creeping around an elementary school, but I would like to find somebody that could teach me how to say thank you in Berber. The Moroccan government recently started teaching Berber to, I think, people of Berber descent in every elementary school as a way of preserving the language. عندي سؤال كتحضر أمازيغ شهد شوية كيف نقول شكرا في أمازيغ
شكرا
شكرا
هاي
okay. Alright, that guy, he may not have been Berber enough. I think we're gonna have to keep looking. Here on this fairly beautiful street sign, it says in Spanish, Chefchaouen Hamza, Asentamiento de Chefchaouen. The Hamza alleyway in the settlement of Chefchaouen. It's interesting to see Spanish written here. I believe it's because there's a lot of Spanish tourists that come down. We're not that far from mainland Spain or Ceuta. But Chefchaouen was actually controlled by Spain, or the Spanish colony, in the first half of the 1900s. Ooh, feels so much cooler over here. I don't know if this is why they paint the walls blue, but it helps.
Hola.
Hola.
Español.
No, soy americano.
Mexicano.
Sí.
Bienvenido.
Gracias. ¿Hablas español?
Shkuya.
Un poquito. Ah, شوية. France colonized the south, and Spain colonized the north, which included Chefchaouen. But the Moroccans, and specifically a group of Berber people in the Rif Mountains, they fought a war against the Spanish, and they actually won using guerrilla tactics. Berbers are very proud of this fact. The Spanish eventually came back and with the help of the French won the war. And they established their control over the north of Morocco. But that major victory of the Rif Berbers over the Spanish is a point of pride for all of Morocco. Nowadays, Spain still has two exclaves in Africa, in Morocco, Ceuta and Melilla. And those are a very different story, as their history goes back 500 years, and Spain doesn't consider them to be colonies. Maybe we'll go visit one or two while we're here, but in a different video. Amazigh? كتحضر أمازيغ؟
أمازيغ
كيف نقول شكرا في الأمازيغ؟
شكريا.
شكريا.
Have a look, 5 minutes, we give you card visit.
Since you taught me, thank you. I'll take a look at your
You are
shop.
Berber?
ماشي أنا من أمريكا.
كاليفورنيا.
ولكن بغيت نتعلم
العربية.
الأمازيغ.
Amazigh.
اللغة الأمازيغ.
You have to go to the mountain.
في
You
الجبال.
have.
السلام عليكم.
There the men work inside.
They work inside.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not a tannery.
Huh?
ماشي tannery.
Have a look.
Oh. Okay, no pigeon shit. ما عنديش دار.
Just look.
I can't buy a carpet, you know. But do you have something small? Like I take a look at?
Nice.
No problem.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Berber. Yeah.
You have a blanket here?
You're Jewish?
Maybe
I see the thing here.
because of the, what? Yes, some people just we trade them with people from Rif Mountains. That's like Jewish people.
Oh, okay.
They are Muslim.
ضربوا فلوس هنا شوية من
Oh.
شو بالضرب فلوس
Oh.
He's a crazy Berber.
Yeah, crazy Berber. أنا ماشي إسبانيول.
هذا مش اسبانيول قال لك.
Why?
لا احنا عندنا فايت مع اسبانيول.
No.
الحرب بين الإسبانيول والأفريقية.
Long time ago.
A long time ago, okay.
Long time ago.
Okay.
Now peace and love.
This is good.
هذا
Oh, yes,
كان سي محمد
these
مش عارف.
Yeah,
Resistance for the colonial people. For Spanish, French.
yeah.
we have
لا
colonial
هذا
people.
هذا سي محمد.
Resist in Morocco.
It was a brave battle.
Yeah.
We're trying to open this old sword. Not too easy.
Boom.
There we go.
Wow. It's
Yeah.
good. He's a good fighter.
I'm ready. Can I go for the balls? Or like, I gotta say, I think out of all the countries I've been to, Morocco arguably has maybe the coolest tourist items I've ever seen. Got like a little Berber sword here for $50. But hey, this scenery though, am I right? Quite a beautiful place. I thought I saw Morocco's most famous plant for a second, but it's deceptively similar. We're gonna have to go deeper into the Rif Mountains to find it. Hadi mashi hashish. Mashi hashish. She would know. I'm sure she knows the good stuff. Well, this has been fun, but I gotta say, I think we still haven't gotten to the real Morocco yet. The countryside, Jebel. I think if we would get out there, that's where we would have our biggest adventure. So what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna try and get a taxi or something like that and have them take me out to the middle of nowhere. I'm just gonna start walking. What could go wrong? Now I just need to find a way to explain this to a taxi driver. We'll figure it out. Yalla. بخيت نمشي متشير بزلفن. Grand taxi là-bas? Apparently I can't just hire a taxi off the street to take me into the mountains. I gotta go find a grand taxi. عندي سؤال. هنا هي التاكسيات الكبار مدينة لمدينة.
مدينة ايش؟ مدينة تطوان ولا تطوان؟
يا تطوان.
طنجة.
طنجة.
ايوه محطة.
ماشي فنيدق. متشير مزلفن.
مزلف.
يا مدينة صغير.
مزلف انا عرفته هناك. مزلف هناك.
اوكي هذا. اوكي.
هنايا طريق شاول.
اوكي.
لي مونتانيو.
مونتانيا جمل.
مزلف.
جبال. اوكي. شكرا بزاف. Get somewhere. Gotta find a taxi somewhere over here. These look like taxis, but these are not taxis. These are the ship, the police. You really don't want to mess with the police in Morocco. They can be kind of heavy-handed. بقيت نمشي لبتشير مزلفن. كسرت؟
التليفون ما فيها تقف.
لا بالعربية.
بالعربية؟ معك بالعربية.
شوية عربية.
العربية تكلم بالعربية.
مزلفن على عود.
تاكسي هنا.
اوكي. واش كاين ناس تختار
الناس ولا تاكسي؟
شدني؟
الناس ولا تاكسي لوحدك؟
Successfully found myself a taxi, and we're on our way. Who's at DC? La ville a changé beaucoup pendant les dernières années.
C'est la première fois ici à Chefchaouen?
C'est la première fois.
Tout est changé.
Ils m'ont dit que anciennement, c'était pas que toutes les maisons étaient bleues. C'était juste récemment.
Ah oui, elle était blanche.
Elle était blanche.
Comme ça.
Ah.
Maintenant,
Comme ça, comme moi.
et maintenant comme ça.
Ah, c'est bleu. Et pourquoi ils ont fait ça?
Ils ont des moi j'ai par contre là-bas.
Gagner de l'argent?
Non, non. Par contre les moustiques. Les moustiques n'aiment pas nos couleurs bleues.
Ah, c'est vrai.
Hein? Le blanche.
C'est vrai ça?
Ils ont des.
Je ne savais pas.
Moi, juste entendu.
Si ça c'est vrai, je vais utiliser une chemise bleue pour toute l'Afrique. So Mohammed there just dropped me off in the middle of nowhere, basically. People here have been kind of shy. Haven't exactly been rushing up to talk to me. Hope there's nothing weird going on here. Because, gotta be honest, this does kind of look like the village from Resident Evil 4. Sounds like a death scream or something.